tonight.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
Well, as they say, if you drew it up, you couldn't have drawn it a whole lot better. That's exactly how you want to start the game. Excellent momentum off the opening kickoff.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. Play fake. Here's Love. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on second down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
And he is going to have the Bucs first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. They'll run it again with Fournette. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. And he will slide to a halt with a penalty marker down on the play. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
They'll wind up getting just a yard. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. To pass, here's Jordan Love. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. 4th down, so Jake Camarda is out there. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. So here are the Panthers under head coach Matt Rule. And a look here at their signal caller, the 5th-year quarterback. Now Jones. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing Jones. He gets it to Thomas. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender. But the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Robinson will try to pick it up. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Meanwhile, Jones throw complete there to Thomas. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go that sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this game. I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. 2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. 2nd down and a run by Robinson. And a nice run. They're going to take this close to the first down marker at the Bucs 22. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. On 3rd down, Robinson shreds him with a stiff arm. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there are going to take this to about the 10-yard line. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. They'll run with Robinson. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
And he slings one that's incomplete.
Appeared to me he was just trying to find an open receiver and got forced out to his right. Had to come off of a guy downfield, trying to hit his back. Unable to connect. Should have been an easier throw moving to his right, though.
Yeah, much easier, obviously, for a right-handed quarterback if he was going to his left. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Daniel Jones, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down. Here's Jake Camarda now. It'll be a 41-yard punt, give him 5 on the return. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their 2nd drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. Jones throw taken in by Bourne. Now he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
On 1st and 10, Jones flushed out right. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Operating from the gun, Jones. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And they'll They'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. Now Jones throwing on first down. Steps away to his left. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers.
You can admire his willingness to sacrifice his body to try and pick up the first down, and I do. But let's face it, you know his coaches are going to warn him about diving or extending for a marker for this exact reason. So much easier to have the ball knocked free when you're extended like that. So if you're going to dive, you got to make sure you secure the football, which he didn't.
They'll swing this out to Fournette. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Jordan Love ready on first down here. That's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Going back to Love. Johnson's got it complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave them with a second and just a few inches left. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. On 2nd and inches, Love completing it to the right side, Johnson. And the Bucs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing, Love. Quick hitter here, it's complete. No gain on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and goal. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. On 2nd and goal, Love. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Love, this is 3rd and goal. Dumps it off to Fournette. Touchdown! Leonard Fournette. As the first half is winding down, and the Bucs have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Zerline good with a PAT, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. A final shot before break. Jones. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. And the Panthers ready to go back to work to start the third quarter. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Targeting Moore, and he's got him on the crossing pattern. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Give them 32 on the play. Off the play fake. Jones forced out to his left. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. On 2nd and 10, Jones. That's Bourne, got it on the slant. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That's good for 28 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
It's largely been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
Robinson again. And this time he'll get down close to the goal line, but not quite in as he stopped at the 1-yard line. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. Robinson. And Robinson will not get there. Great defense at the point of attack. Going to stop him short of the 1st. No gain on the play. And what to do now on 4th and goal. Offensively, not what they wanted there. But, hey, you can kick the field goal here and take the lead.
Felt like a little bit of a statement stop, didn't it? You know, made a big play right there. Okay, guess what? Ball's it.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Nicole Hardman from a yard out. And the Panthers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. But Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. One of the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score. I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. Here's Love. He's got Otten. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. Fournette running out of the gun. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 7 yards there and a first down. Again, it's Fournette. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Love. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 27-yard line. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. Love. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
And they'll get to him just inside the 15, even after that strong run we witnessed. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Love looking to throw it. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, Love. Near the sideline, there's Evans. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. Desperation time here. Love on 4th down. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. He's at the 40, the 20. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it.
And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on the 2-point try.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Oh, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
The Tampa Bay offense set to go again. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. Love. Going for Boykin, but it is intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and the Panthers are going to take possession of the football. Well, time, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defense's side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 45 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Jones from the gun on 3rd down. Flush to his right. Touchdown Panthers. Ian Thomas, 30 yards. And the Panthers are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week one. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week one. They're looking sharp. And
I agree with you totally. That's what you want, but there carries a little extra pressure with that as well because you and I both know.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Carlton Davis picks it.
Well, as most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted, and remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. Love's throw complete there to Johnson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Love's throw here taken in by Boykin. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, Love. A pass underneath for Fournette. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They will throw again here with Jordan Love. Over the middle, he finds Godwin, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Love with it here, 3rd and short yardage. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 15-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that incompletion breaks a string of 5 straight connections. And it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Love now. He'll check this one off to Fournette. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Now Love. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Juwan Johnson from 3 yards out. And the Buccaneers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Zerline connects on the extra point. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Now it looks like he'll throw here. He's going to look deep for more. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down. To throw on 2nd and 10. Jones. Thomas has got it. Complete. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. He rifles one that's intercepted. Mike Edwards picks it off. There he goes left side. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Well, dare I say it, it's kind of quid pro quo. Both defenses now with an interception return for a touchdown.
Your vocabulary, sir. Well done.
The extra point here is good, but the late touchdown can only draw the score a bit closer as this game is over. Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play, but still, all for naught, really.
Yeah, I'd say give them points for positivity. I like that. That part is good. But I often wonder, when the game is settled and the clock is run out, do we really need to kick the extra point?
Oh, yeah. It's silly. It's silly.
It doesn't make any sense to me. I know that people have explained before, well, you got to play it all the way through. Come on, this thing was done.
So for Carolina, it's a great win here on a Monday night as they'll start the new campaign 1-0. And they'll have another home date next week as the Indianapolis Colts come to town. Meanwhile, for the Buccaneers, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium and a date with the Vikings. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin.